going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going over basically a few side effects that I am getting from my GW and my TB500 and BPC157. The last 3 weeks I've been taking GW to try to get lean for a photo shoot on my TRT dose, and I've been taking TB500 and BPC157 for the last 4 weeks to try to heal this infraspinatus tear, and I am getting a little bit of side effects, and I just kind of want to go over everything that I'm experiencing right now, so hopefully if it happens to you, you understand why. We are going to kick this video off with a physique update, because I told you guys I was always going to keep you up to date and show you how this GW has been working. Like I said, I take the exact same ones that I sell on my website. That's the only reason that I can talk with such confidence on how well it fucking works. This isn't like my brand. I'm hoping to come out with my brand in the near future, but these are just, I've tried like 20 different labs. I've tried Enhanced Athlete, I've tried Dragon Pharma, through a few different labs in Ottawa, and I've kind of just picked the one or two that works the best for me, and that's how I can stand behind it. And that is what I recommend for you when you guys are looking for certain products, is just try something for a short period of time, see how it works. Try something else, see how it works, because it's very expensive to get stuff tested. So just kind of like use yourself, and if it is a little bit fake and you don't get good results, I mean, nobody's throwing like fentanyl in this shit. So it's just gonna be underdosed. So if you try 3 different brands and then one brand works the best, just stick with that brand and then you'll be good to go. So let's set up the camera and see what we're looking like.
Can change the future of us. The waves, they break, but we are enough. The only direction that I'll ever need is a deeper connection that's leading me. And I'm lost in your love when you hold me. Just hold me, 'cause
That is what we're looking like right now. We're doing 10 milligrams of GW every single day. We're doing 200 milligrams a week of TRT. We've been doing that for 2 weeks. So right now I should start to be losing some muscle fullness, because I was doing 500 milligrams and like now my testosterone is slightly going to be dropping, so I won't get that like big full look anymore. So I'm hoping that I can lean up a little bit more over the next week, hit up that photo shoot, and then I'm just going into a straight, I'm dropping the TRT to 163, 160, and no orals whatsoever, and I'm just gonna coast until it's time to start the Kern US Open prep and try to start that injury free. So we have a busy ass day today. I'm gonna take you guys along. I'm getting very sluggish, and I believe it's a side effect of the TB500. We'll go into that kind of after our first stop. So let's go do some errands. Alright guys, so basically I start every single morning dressed like an absolute bum, going to the Canada Post post office, and I was actually able to negotiate some cheaper shipping rates. I'm super stoked about it. It's amazing. And my sunglass sponsor, Filthy Shades, just came out with a whole bunch of new sunglasses. You can literally cop these exact ones 30% off or 30% off anything on their site with code PLUM. You could look like a filthy fucking legend, and you hook your boy up with some commission so I can continue to make these videos and not have to go to a regular job. So thank you guys again so much for the support on the website, the support on the SARMs, the merchandise, I mean the channel. We are just absolutely killing it. We are so close to 50,000 subscribers. So I think I'm gonna go get lathered up, and we're gonna get a nice tan on. So let's go. Y'all probably are saying, Mark, do you not care about cancer whatsoever? You're taking GW, you're tanning in a massive cancer machine. The answer is no. No, like tanning has drastically helped my scars. It's helped my acne. And to be honest, my mental state was never worse when I had bad skin. So if I can have the opportunity to minimize my breakouts and have a good skin complexion, especially with the amount of scars that I have, and I do have a quote in to get all the scars lasered, I'm gonna do it. You know, I have one life in this body, and people get cancer all the time who've never smoked, never done anything. You know, I have one opportunity to live life to the fullest, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm not telling you that you need to live that way, but I'm telling you that's how I'm gonna choose to live my life. I'm gonna make choices, I'm not gonna look back, and I'm gonna love every fucking second of every breath of air that I get here. So we're going to go home. We're getting to the first point of kind of like my experience with GW over the last 3 weeks and the TB500 and the BPC157. So let's go. Alright guys, so we're kind of going to get into like the bulk of this video because I'm going shopping and I'm going out with some friends that aren't really like in the social media scene. So I'm going to put the cameras down and I'm just going to enjoy my night with them. So I wanted to get to the bulk of this on exactly what I'm feeling, what I'm looking like, how the last 3 weeks have been for me. So let's kick this off. 3 weeks ago, I was looking like this. And as of this morning, you guys saw the physique updates. Here's a few more pictures. So that's only 3 weeks. But here's the thing, guys. I've actually gained 2 pounds between those pictures. I've been eating in a very strategic, like high carb day, low carb day, and cheating a little more than I should on my diet. So to show you how effective Carnadine really is, my diet is probably at a 70%, and that's still how much I've leaned up over the last 3 weeks. So the whole misconception of you need to take Carnadine for 2 months, 3 months before it is effective is a complete lie. But I have noticed that on my low carb days, I'm drained, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. But when I get into the gym, it's like I've lost no strength. So I can keep pushing and keep pushing. And you guys saw I benched 315 for 22. I squatted 500 for 16 fucking reps. And then that makes the next day even worse. So back to what I originally said about Carnadine, it's very easy to overtrain and you really need to be strategic with your off days. I've been pushing it way too hard and I haven't been taking like any off days ever since the gyms opened back up, and I'm really starting to feel it in my joints, in my tendons, in my ligaments, and that is probably the biggest side effect that anyone ever will get from Cardarine, because it is that powerful that you don't remember that you're like in a calorie deficit. It's very hard to read your body and react going forward. But the results I noticed from Carnadine is I was stronger. I was doing 45 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster on level 8 without stopping, and I wasn't like the only time I get out of breath is when I'm hyped up for a video and I go crazy like this, and then you guys are like, yo, this motherfucker's always out of breath. Like, I know, because I'm just so hyped up, I forget to breathe. Really, all I have to say about Cardarine, it worked very effectively. I noticed the thinning of my skin, more vascularity, better cardio, and a lot leaner, tighter physique. It was phenomenal. I'm going to get blood work done in 2 weeks, so I'm going to be able to see if my enzymes are in a normal range. Even though there's been no studies, some people have shown elevated liver enzymes from taking Cardarine, so I'll make sure to let you guys know if my liver enzymes are slightly higher. Now, the TB500 and the BPC157, I still can't incline bench, unfortunately. And these two things, I finally experienced the side effect. From my last video, you guys are like, man, this has like no side effects, but I found it. It completely dulls your sensitivity to stimulants. So I wake up exhausted. I go to bed exhausted. It doesn't matter if I drink coffee. It doesn't matter if I've tried even taking Clen. I took Clen to see if it would like get me all shaky, and it was absolutely nothing. And I've done research and research and research, and I can only find a few people that have said that it numbed them to stimulants, and I can't find any clinical studies on why this happens. So maybe if you guys can like find that study or kind of show me why, that would be great. But no matter what I take stimulant wise, well, I don't do like cocaine and shit, I don't know why it numbs you to caffeine or stimulants. So that's basically the biggest side effect. My shoulder finally has full range of motion. I can bench press fine. It's just overhead press and incline, because your infraspinatus wraps in towards the back where the lat is. So it's just that incline motion that really hurts it. But before, I couldn't even do a push-up. So we are on track to the right destination, I would say. That's really it. That's kind of everything that's happened over the last 3 weeks. I've been very strategic. Everything's been going very well. And I just can't stress this enough, guys, that if you're taking Cardarine and you are dieting hard, make sure to utilize those off days. You're so... when you get into the gym on Cardarine, you feel so energized that you don't need it. But trust me, you do. And that's kind of what this video is just stressing about. And then 2, for the TB500 and the BPC, just if you lose the ability to work with stimulants, or you're just tired, just know that it's a short period of time, and giving up some stimulants is probably going to benefit you longer in the future. Caffeine is super restrictive. It's super toxic. It restricts blood flow. It creates acne. Even cutting back on caffeine, because I haven't had any in the last 2 weeks, I know it's going to benefit me in the long run. I just need to emphasize on getting better night's sleep, because I've been trying to just pump out videos, content, personal training, and I've been sleeping like 3 or 4 hours a day. But that is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning into another video. I hope that you can learn something. I hope that if this has happened to you, that you know that it's completely normal, it's okay, and we can continue to make them gains. I'm praying for you guys that have your gyms shut down. I'm literally with you. I'm crying. I'm upset. In the next video, guys, we have an absolute banger. We have another public experiment, and we also have 3 things that I wish I knew before I started taking steroids. That video is going to fucking hit home, because I literally wrote everything down on a notepad, and it's going to change some fucking lives. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Stay beautiful. Peace.